All right, Goldie, little different vibe in the clubhouse as I walk around this year as opposed to last year. Take me through it. Some more veteran presence in there, but still some young stars on the rise. How you feeling?
Yeah, we feel good. I mean, a great combination of guys that have been around this game for a long time. You know, a few guys that have won some world championships, which obviously is the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, a lot of younger players as well. A lot of them, you know, got called up for the first time last year and got to see what it was like, and you know, just a little bit of extra motivation with how the season went last year. That's not what any of us wanted.
Are you tired of answering the questions about last year? Ready for the season to get rolling?
If I am, we should just play better, and that'll take care of it.
There we go.
You know, I don't want to make excuses. We went out there and didn't play well as individuals and as a team, so we're putting in the work to try to do something different this year.
You personally,
yes.
Working on anything different this spring?
Of course, right now with camp kind of getting closer opening day, I think the games have to be the top priority. Early on, you can be in there working and doing stuff, but now it's about, all right, how can I make it as much like the regular season as possible?
How many ABs you like to get? Do you bank on ABs, or are you like, I want to play back-to-back days as we're riding into the season?
Yeah, I think once it gets closer, start playing back-to-back days. It's not necessarily having to get those at-bats, but you know, I think one of the harder things early on is, you know, maybe you're going every other day, you take 2 steps forward, 1 back and that, but during the regular season, being a guy who's usually played every day, is trying to roll those at-bats and on defense and roll it through and kind of getting that good rhythm.
Who's the one young player? I think the young players don't get talked about enough here. Obviously, you and Nolan want to have better seasons than you did last year. I think that's stock, right? You brought in some veteran pitchers, but the Gormans of the world, Jordan Walker, Mason Wynn, who are you looking for to kind of take that next step?
I think Gorman kind of did it last year.
Yeah.
You know, he was hurt a little bit, so he didn't get to play as many games, but had 30-so homers and played really good defense. Obviously, Mason Wynn's getting a great look at shortstop, and he's just going to continue to get better. For me, it's just crazy how young guys are getting to the big leagues now, and so I think you got to remember there's still time to grow in the big leagues. It's not necessarily let's take the time in the minors. Guys are getting up pretty quickly, and so those guys are going to keep improving. Walker, you know, getting a full season under his belt last year and getting moved from infield to outfield, he's going to be doing an even better job out there. I see those guys putting in the work, and I'm sure there'll be some guys that we're not even talking about that'll come and impact the club.
First time I laid eyes on this guy, I was watching him take Tim Lincecum 500 feet in San Francisco out of Texas State. I was like, who is this cat? One of the best in the game. Robert, back to you.